This is a video on the Poltergeist RV Onan 4000 micro quiet generator. So I put a carburetor on this thing last week. Brought it over to the house here, about a couple miles from the shop. Brought it over here, tried to start it. Crank, no start. Okay, so we got a bad fuel shutoff solenoid on the first carburetor, right? Ordered another carburetor, put it on the shop, fired right up. Beautiful, just run beautiful, right? So I drive it around. I thought, okay, drive around for an hour to shut it off 25 times, off and on, stop. Thinking, okay, get back up here to the Carol's house and said, Carol, I got your RV fixed, running great. Carol smiles and I said, Carol, go in there and give it the magic touch. And she comes over here to the little switch. This is the generator switch. And hits it. And no start. Crank. She goes, huh. Pushes the downside, which, makes the fuel pump come on. Got to hit that for 2 seconds and then start. Tried to start that sumbitch 10 times. It wouldn't start. And I thought, son of a bitch. Really? Really? And I thought, really? So I went back to the shop and, looking over the book here, because it can shut down the generator. If it sees a fault, it will do a no start, crank, which last time it was the carburetor's fault. The carburetor dumping fuel. It was so full of fuel. The freaking spark plug was corroded. And when I put the new carb on there, it just blew white fuel smoke for 5 minutes. Like, holy shit, it's full of fuel. So we know the carburetor was bad, the first one. But now I'm thinking we got a secondary problem. Got a brand new carburetor on this thing. Second one, doing the same thing. Well, I come back over here today. We're about an hour and a half later. Carol and her husband went out to eat. So I go, okay, we'll pull the cover off the RV, try to start it. Here we go. Just runs like a champ. Listen to it. Fire it up the first second. Not a hesitation, not a blip. Right? When that light's on, it means that generator is running. I don't know if you can hear it or not. I'll shut her down. Ready? Shut down. Right? Generator's off. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but here we go again. Start. Crank. Ready? Listen. Starts right up, just like the champ it is, right? What the hell's going on? It's got fresh oil in it. It's got 1.7 quarts of Onan oil. It's got a brand new Onan spark plug in it. All we did was change the carburetor, give it an oil change, and a new plug. This thing ain't got no time on it either. We'll go outside. This is just going to make your ass laugh. Runs like a champ. By the way, we got power too. We'll go out here to the back here. Dude, when I pulled up with this RV, this doesn't like to spot. Okay? Shut down. Brand new carburetor. Been around about 10 minutes now. Okay, start her back up, Carol. Yeah, right. She's gone to eat. Okay. I don't see any flashy lights. It'll give you either 3 code. Let me crank it longer. Okay, there it gave me a 3 code. Hold the button down once. Should 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Oh, let's try that again. 1, 2, 4. 14, code 14, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 14. What's the code 14? Okay, we got it to have a code. It had a code before. Okay, we hear it prime it. Start. Right up. Hear it? Perfect. Right. You got power? It's gonna take this second to kick on. There it went. Power. Okay, we know we have a code 14. A code 14 is engine governor unable to maintain rated frequency. We gotta find out what that means. Engine governor unable to maintain rated frequency. Okay. All right, let's shut it off here at the panel. I mean, it just wouldn't start. It was just crank, 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 crank. And I'm like, ready for a crank? Here we go. Fired right up. See, lights on. So we got a code 14. I'll go look at that, but simple. Now, usually it's an adjustment. That means it's either overspeeding or underspeeding sometimes when you put a new carb on it. There's really no carb adjustment on the Onan. Here, there's the power on. Hear it beep. So here we go again. Ready? Crank. Just runs perfect. Look at that. So it's an electrical, something electrical stopped. It's not a carburetor. It's shutting down because of code 14 now. So there you have it. We'll look up code 14 and we'll try it again in the morning. At least I know where we have a directive here, where we're going, you know, when you're working on stuff. No parts changing here. Yay, it beeped. That means the power's on. Shut down. It fires right up. Maybe the bad gas. This thing has been sitting, it said, for a while with this bad gas in the tank. Maybe that's it. Fired right up. Look at that. Cranked right up. Perfectamundo. So maybe it's a bad gas. Oh, I heard that. You hear that? Kind of bogged down a second. Maybe it's a bad gas in here. I better ask the guy how long he's been sitting with this gas in this thing. This thing starts and runs. Anyways, it's at least running. But we got to figure that out. So I'll get on it. Thanks for watching my video. This is the Onan 4000 micro quiet generator. But I'll try to make some more videos for you. Thanks for watching, though. Give me a thumbs up if you like my channel. And I'll let you know what this is. You know, when we start posting videos now, we're gonna let you know what the fix is. Okay. So we'll call this Onan 4000 micro quiet code 14 shutdown. Okay, you ready? We'll do it again. Shut her down, honey. Okay, complete shutdown. Ready for a crank? Here we go. Perfect. Look at that. Flawless. Flawless victory. Oh, I heard it kind of bog that time. Oh, had a little bog to it. All right, well, let's see what a code 14 is. We'll keep you posted on this on the next for code 14. Anyways, I hope you like it. If you have any questions about Onan generators, give me a heads up in the comment section, and I'll try to help you out. You have a good day. Thanks for watching.